What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio. Shout it as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, aka Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Yes, sir.
You know what? One person says that if you look out the window, they might be happy. Now you can't even look in the camera no more. So we got to shoot the whole show at the back of your damn head because you just try to get in your zone.
I didn't want everybody to see, you know what I'm saying? My fade. I got a new fade.
Hell no. Hell no.
What's cracking? Like, I'm good to be here, man. It's Monday.
Yeah, it is,
man.
Monday.
Had a great weekend, man. I'm just feeling good, man. I'm feeling blessed, man. The show is hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's supporting us in the city, man. So right now, life is just great, big guy.
I ain't mad at that. I mean, what about the music, though, Wick? Because, I mean, you're dropping videos. I done shared the video a few times.
Absolutely, and I need to share it again, too.
But
I have a new one getting ready to drop, Spacewalk, on the 24th. Pretty much what's going on real quick is every month on the 24th for the next 3 to 4 months, I got a song and video coming out.
Okay.
But so on Twitter, just start looking for me. So I just dropped Zombieland. Y'all check that out. Last month of the CeeLo record. I got one little Planet Pete. That's getting ready to come.
What up, though, Pete?
MC8 and Daz record.
That's right. That's right.
So the Kane Yin Yang Twins, I dropped that July the 24th.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. But man, I ain't here to talk about me, man. I'm here to talk about to the people, man.
You ready to talk about the culture? So now, Wick, Lil Durk was on Big Facts. What up, though, fam?
What up?
Scream, Bank, Jade, and he was talking about just the beefs in Chicago, and he said his number one goal and priority is to stop it and just basically make Chicago a better place for everybody to live, and that's where he's at mentally right now moving forward, man. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on that, Wick?
Well, my thoughts, when I first heard this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought back to a few different interviews that you and I have done.
Yeah.
And the most recent one was the Kendrick Lamar and the Drake beef.
Yeah.
Now, y'all stay with me and I'm going to tie it up. So right now I'm hearing that Lil Durk is wanting to, at this particular point in his life, give something back to the community. That's what I'm taking from that.
Yeah.
What I'm taking from that is all the kids that's walking the path that he walked.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm pulling them by the collar. Hey, we ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what touched me about this is when you and I used to talk and we would say that that when the young Dolphs and the Mo 3s and you got Thug and Trouble now and all these different rappers that have died from the violence, which is a direct reflection of the streets.
Yeah.
So I'm not just saying that just rappers are bringing the violence to the culture.
Yeah.
No, they derive from the culture. So let's get that straight. But here's the deal. We didn't think that at this particular point, 'cause this hit me out the blue, Durk is still young.
Yeah.
Normally when, guys start talking, the type of rhetoric that Durk is talking now, they 40 or 50.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Got a couple of grays, look like Wick a little bit, and they all of a sudden, let me try to do something right.
Yeah.
For him to be doing it so young, I applaud that. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But what would have happened had we still had Young Dolph and Mo 3s and the little homies that the prophets from the BP gas station that sit out there and preach to your brothers and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
When I come on here and we talk about stopping the violence, and then people, certain people, most people ride with us, but certain people get in the comments, and they instead of talking about the violence and stuff, we're talking about, you're in the comments talking about Kendrick Lamar and Drake, that situation, hell yeah, they need to stop it because it can lead to this, they'll attack us. Well, we're the one out here trying to stop the violence. Like I said, I wish there was somebody like Beehive, Wick, and other people out here that's doing what we do that would have been involved with Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
Maybe we still will have them. What would Tupac or Big right now, if they were alive, would be given to the culture? What kind of information would Pac or Big give to the culture? Like I said, I have my son, He has gone back to prison. He got in a little trouble. He'll be out. We're building. We're getting it right. You know what I'm saying? And he might would listen to Young Dolph quicker than he'll listen to me.
Yeah.
He might would listen to Thugger and these guys and Future and them guys before he would listen to me. So that's why it's so important not to be out here in the community losing all our young black men that could be leaders tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of what I took from, and I'm like, thank God that Durk is here to be able to say, hey, I want to change the violence. I want to do something different. Because, we don't lost all of them. I mean, King Von was before him. That was his partner. He has seen this, the violence, what it has done to him personally.
Yeah.
So I want to commend him, but at the same time, we could have had this last 3-4 years, 5 years, it was hell on our community.
Well, see, I got to ask you this, though, Wick. You yourself an OG, you were able to reform your life and, give back to the community and be a voice of reason in the community. Somebody else, Big Bank Black, did the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Able to be a voice in the community and move the culture forward at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
What about the other OGs across the board that didn't die that's still at these ripe old ages, man? I mean, of course, I'm always seeing Gip giving back in the community every 5 doggone minutes, But how many other OGs from that era are actually living up to the bar that you're setting for the artists that passed and what they could be doing? What about the folks that are alive? What could they be doing, and are they doing?
They could be doing the same thing that Lil Durk is doing right now. Here's the deal too, though, B-High. The work really gets done behind the camera. See, when you're speaking of a Gip and you're speaking of a Common, that's somebody I've always kind of looked up to. And when there's a problem, let me see what Common have to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what Chuck D got to say about it.
CeeLo Green.
You understand? Let me see what CeeLo Green got to say about it. And those guys are great. Young Durk is great. Lil Durk is great. But it's going to take the G's, the OGs, and the young players it's not popular to do it. When nobody's watching, do you have that same energy? I try to do that. And sometimes, Nipsey Hussle did that. He was starting to do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it backfire on you.
Yeah.
You try to open, community outreach programs in the hood.
Yeah.
You try to get back because you made it.
Yeah.
And we saw what happened with Nipsey for trying to give back.
Yeah.
And a lot of rappers, a lot of entertainers, and just regular guys, like I said, I call them street prophets. They up there right now at 5 points, you know what I'm saying, trying to change some lives.
That's right.
Even though they need $1 from you. You know what I'm saying? But they still trying to give you $1 worth of game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then sometimes I give them 5. Sometimes
I'm
I
here
give
for
them
it.
10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So these are the type of people in the community, the people that are in the comments that they have to be on board when it's not popular to do it, when they're not getting glorified to do it, when ain't nobody yelling their name. You know what I'm saying? This transformation with me started before I came here. I said, you know what? I done been to jail over 30 goddamn times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have a son right now that at that time he was young. He's looking up to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All he is seeing from me is going back and forth and going to jail. But still.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, I'm not living right, and I'm not surrounding myself with the best
right
characters
people,
around me. So let me change my shit. Plus, these kids are looking at me. So luckily, I've been stabbed and everything. If I take my shirt off, you'll see. My mother is sitting here thinking that I'm just sitting up here talking out of something that I don't know. Nah, that's not me. I'm talking from experience. I don't have this head busted wide open to the white meat with my yolk hanging out of it. You know what I'm saying? You see the scar right here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I have experience in this, and I gave a lot of head busters too.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? But that last time when they shot up that house behind, I said, you know what, I got to change my life. And not only do I got to change my life, I got to try to change the life of the guys that are around me. So a lot of guys that are around me right now that are still in the game, I still try to talk to them. Hey, bro, if I could make it out and I can do this, then you also can. I think that's what Lil Durk is doing right now, and I'm excited to see that. But it still is a bummer because I can put a list of faces of him rappers that could be doing the same thing that Lil Durk is doing right now.
Okay, so on one hand, you got Lil Durk trying to stop the violence.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, you got Biggie Smalls' mama trying to crank up the violence. which one we doing? Which one we working? She wants to slap the hell out of Diddy when she sees him. 50 Cent, he agrees he wants to come in and get his slap in too. Everybody wants to slap
Add
Diddy.
me to the list. But my slap I want to do with Diddy, I want to slap him on the back of his head. Stop
Okay.
doing dumb shit, Puff. But I saw that. That was hilarious. I'm glad you pivoted to that too there because I was about to get heated up in here. I started talking about the street game, man. It does something to me, make me itch when I started talking about the street.
Get it off your damn chest.
yeah. But I saw that right there. That was hilarious. And that's what a mama's supposed to say. If somebody, if God forbid, I had done pass, and that was, some questionable circumstances.
She's saying after she saw the video, she wanted to slap him.
Right, correct. But he still has passed, so that's probably from when he passed, he was with Puffy. You do know that. So what I'm saying is, she's probably, have seen a lot of stuff, from Puff, or maybe she hadn't seen certain stuff, and that shocked her.
She said she was shocked and embarrassed when she saw that video, and that's why she wanted to slap him.
So maybe that did shock her because it's just like learning for the first time that your mama cussed.
Exactly.
So maybe she didn't know that he was out here with this type of behavior, and maybe she's like what a mother say. You know what I'm saying? I'll come down there and put this belt on you and straighten you out, young man.
Yeah.
But. I don't blame her, and I think that 50 probably has a different, he's coming from a different angle than what she is. I think her may be out of love. I didn't read the entire.
Yeah. Hers is out of love.
Exactly. I think 50's is out of spite.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Did she ask 50 to make a comment on it?
Oh, hell no.
50 just offered up one?
He saw her comment and said, you know what, that makes two of us. You know what, 50.
Okay.
Come on, man.
50 is the type of person that he's good for the party, but he can't stay too long.
Yeah.
You understand? You start being like, okay, that was 1 2-minute joke. Somebody gonna get 50 on out of here now.
Exactly.
But you don't want to start the party without 50 either.
Exactly. He gonna bring everybody to the party.
Yeah. So,
but then he gonna piss everybody off by the end of the night. Damn, 50.
So listening to 50, man, I take a lot of stuff that 50 say with a grain of salt. He obviously know what he's doing when he makes these type of strategic comments because it's working for him.
Yeah.
And but like I said, I don't think that. I think that the Biggie's mother and 50 comments are totally different. And maybe being ashamed, Puffy being ashamed that he is living this way in front of Biggie's mom.
Yeah.
Maybe that will change him because there have been times too with me that it wasn't about
It was a shame.
letting down, either my mother or my son.
Yeah.
It might have been that uncle that he took that time out with me and said, or my auntie that, tutored me during the class.
Only knew the good side of you.
Right.
And they just can't believe that you out here acting that big a damn fool.
Correct.
And they like, damn, nigga.
Right. Because you know what? When I was, now that as I reflect, when I would do certain, questionable things that I was young, my mother, she knew. That's
Mama know everything.
Right, that's him. To embarrass me, she would call my auntie or
Oh, yeah.
she would call my auntie Cent, my Uncle Charles, my Uncle Tony, and she would come and say, let me tell you what this nigga did.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna believe your nephew what this nigga did right here. Here, I'm gonna let you talk to him.
Yeah.
And I used to be on that motherfucker. I'm 7 years old. I don't even want to talk to my Uncle Charles. I'd rather talk to my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boy, you down there, I need to come down there, hang out there. I'll leave the military right there and fly all down to Germany right now, nigga, and bust your head wide open. Can't be out there, you're supposed to be taking care of the ladies of the family. You're supposed to be setting an example. So, hopefully that, Puffy sees that from Big Mom. He has enough respect of her and for her that maybe it resonates with him.
Okay. Well, nah, I ain't mad at that. I mean, how do y'all feel about it? Do y'all think that Durk is going to be able to make some changes in the city of Chicago as far as the violence and in hip-hop in general? What about Biggie's mama wanting to slap everybody? I mean, does she have...
She need to slap you.
No, hell
That's
no.
what I'm going to go on her post And I'm gonna say this is the guy that you need to
And put a little gift for me in the comments right there.
At B High ATL, because you know what you on Instagram, once you tag somebody, they picture come
exactly.
up. Just put your picture on that.
See
That's
that?
who you need to go slap.
I don't need Biggie Mama chasing me up and down the street because it looked like she got a mean left hook. Okay? Yeah. She said that because she can't slap. Right. It's like, I slap niggas. Right. Where's Diddy at? Nope. Y'all hit the comments. Let us know how you feel. Be High Radio Shout at Big Galaxy. We'll be back in this thing in a minute, man. We gone.
Yes, sir.